Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and this morning I want to talk about the DS Lite. I picked this one up a couple years ago for about 25 bucks on Marketplace. Uh, when I seen it come up, I had to rush out and get it because it was the best looking DS Lite I had seen on the market. Now, normally, if you want to, go searching for a DS or a DS Lite, you will start seeing posts and pictures of the most broke down, beat up handhelds in existence. Okay. The DS and DS Lite, they have not aged well. It is a rough market. The only ones that really look good for the most part are ones that are refurbished. They got the see through shell and all that stuff, and they're not bad. But this one's all original. I picked it up. I picked up two knockoff R4 cards. Uh, the first one, the DS didn't read at all. The second one, it read. I had to go through the process of figuring out what firmware to put on it. All right, so let's jump in it and let's talk about games and why. Honestly, I still love this thing here at the end of 2024 and will continue to play the hell out of it for the foreseeable future. I do have a DSi XL I bought that was also in impeccable condition for about 20 bucks on Mercari. The only issue with that one is the upper screen kept shorting out. So I have that broken apart and I'm working on it, trying to get it fixed. If I do, that's a big win because that thing is, out the box new looking. So let's hop in here. All right. What do we got? We got Advance Wars, Castlevania. Let's get this where you can see it better. Castlevania games, Children of Mana, Chrono Trigger. If I can have Chrono Trigger on any handheld, it's going to be on there. Okay. And this version of Chrono Trigger is slightly different. There's other bosses on the DS version, other things you can do. I haven't played through the DS version of Chrono Trigger, and I really want to. We got the Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy Tactics, A2, Grimoire of the Rift. I have played the hell out of this game. I like the tactics games, and this one is no exception. I like Tactics for PlayStation, Tactics Advance for GBA, and I even got on this one a long time ago. I started playing this one. I couldn't even tell you how many hours. 41 hours. 41 hours. Yes, that's my name. Anyway, gamer tag I go by Exiled, but my actual name is in fact Donnie. Anyway, so I have a 41-hour save on here. I love this game. I love the tactics games. There's something you can just continuously play. So I'm not going to get heavily into this one. It is what it is. But if you like the tactics games, you should check out all of these. 41 hours into it. I mean, come on, how could I not be? So anyway, when you have one of these cards in your DS Lite, you hit all the face buttons and your trigger buttons at the same time, and you jump right back. So let's go back down here. Front Mission, once again, tactics like, love Front Mission games. Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. I still have yet to beat Golden Sun on the GBA. Kind of shameful. I really need to. A couple different handhelds. I got a pretty decent way into it. I just, game ADD. I just wander off. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. I don't know if you're feeling some GTA. That's a good one, and it's on so many different things now. Harvest Moon. I want to like Harvest Moon on every handheld, on the Game Boy, the Game Boy Color Harvest Moons, all of them. I want to like them so bad. The issue there is the first farm-like game I really liked was Stardew Valley. So all the Harvest Moon games feel like a lesser Stardew Valley. I know Stardew Valley got its inspiration from Harvest Moon. So the Kirby games I don't really play. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I can't get into those. Love Lufia games. Lunar Dragon Song. Lunar Nights. If you've heard me talk about the Boktai games, this is another kind of in that line. We're going to go back and play that. I don't play many sports games, but one of the earliest memories I have of gaming was like Madden 98 on the Super Nintendo. So once in a while I download a Madden game. I never play it. I just have it on there. Partners in Time, Mario Hoops. That's interesting as hell because you got to take out the stylus and tap on the bottom screen to dribble. So I don't play it because I don't really want to screw up the screen. Mario Kart DS, you guys know everything there is to know about Mario Kart. The Mega Man games, I do have fun with them on here. Metal Slug, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. That is an amazing game. Me and the wife picked this up on Xbox around the time, what was it, the regular Black Ops came out? Either that or Black Ops. I think it was Black Ops, not Black Ops 2. We picked it up on Xbox, and me and her just nonstop played each other on this. So you can go, campaign, which you unlock a lot more stuff on campaign. Me and her really enjoyed playing each other on it. We actually get really competitive with it. Man, I thought I was further than this on here. This is like the beginning. No, it's not. Okay. Anyway, if you don't know what Clash of Heroes is, it is kind of it's a puzzle game. So let's get into it. I'll show you how it works real quick. So here we go. The top is the enemy, the bottom is mine, and being campaign, you got little side missions. This isn't normal, but there's a acorn I guess I gotta protect. So, like I said, it's a puzzle game. So you gotta match these colors. So if I get 3 of the same color in a line, it forms an attack. If I get them, a vertical line, if I get them horizontally, it forms a wall for defense. Now you get bigger units where I just got to stack 2 of the same color behind him and it goes in. So pretty much, still 3. And then you can get large units like that where you got to get the 4 squares behind it, all the same color. Then it activates and then it takes a couple turns to go, just like everything else. So, and being a puzzle game, you want to plan your movement. So if I delete a soldier, like this one, and cause an attack pattern there, I used a move deleting it, but I gain a bonus move for that attack being created from deleting. So let's see, there's my moves right there. 3, 2, create an attack. Now I got 3 moves again. So that's kind of your goal. And as you delete them, you build up this soldier counter here. These are your reinforcements. So once you've used everything you can burn a turn by calling in reinforcements and getting, more soldiers on the screen. Let's create a wall. And that created attack pattern, so it gave me a bonus. So now I can just pick up and move, which there's not enough space here to activate him. Wish there was, but let's put an attack behind there. And you can combine. So if I get like these 3 white right here, if they were over here and had room and I put another 3 white, they would combine with each other and create one stronger attack. There we go. See? Now, when you attack, you'll damage anything you hit. If it's an activated attack there, you might be able to kill it and stop it. I killed this big guy before it went, which is something you want to do. But the goal is to get through all this stuff and get to the back line and hit the back line, and that actually damages the enemy himself. Then you want to take him out, which every character has special abilities. Anyway, it's an awesome little puzzle game if you're into that sort of thing. But let's go check out Lunar. Yeah, Where's Waldo? I grew up with the Where's Waldo books, man. I had to mess with that. It is god-awful. The World Ends With You. Awesome RPG. I think, it's pretty much held as one of the best RPGs on the DS. I keep trying to get into it. I like it, but I just can't. It just hasn't hooked me. You know what I mean? Valkyrie Profile, Super Princess Peach. By the way, if you see a legit copy of Super Princess Peach for the DS, that shit goes for like $70 to $100 right now. Summon Knight, Twin Age, Soma Bringer, Shin Megami Tensei, Ragnarok, Radiant Historia. Really good RPG. And once again, it hasn't hooked me. I've only been able to get like an hour or two into it, and then I just don't care. I'm a big pool player. I like pool games. I haven't found one on any handheld that has just lasted. It made me want to play it. Plants vs. Zombies, of course, which I got these doubled up because I deleted something and copied some stuff over, and now I got double, so I got to go in the card and remove those. Let's see, Phoenix Wright, Peggle DualShock, love me some Peggle. Once again, first played that on Xbox around Black Ops era. Let's see, let's go up to Lunar. It was probably faster to go down. I went up. Lunar Nights. So this is a lot like the Boktai games, but like I said, you know, for DS. There you go. There's the Kojima symbol. Anyway. Yeah. Can I go? Thank you. On chapter 3. It's been a while since I picked up my DS Lite. I've been lost in other things. Oh, naturally I'd be in a bar. You want to get past this? I want to show the actual combat. You know what? Sorry, guys. Let's just do this. We'll just hit new game because I believe you start right in the middle of a level. Watch the story on your own time. Chapter 1, The Dark Swordsman. No, of course. I'm in a bar talking. Why wouldn't I be? You see how long this... It just takes too long. I'm just going to hop off of it. Alright guys, we get it. Talking about vampires. Yeah, it's like Boktai except, you know, in space with swords. So you get galaxy vampire war on vampirism throughout the galaxy. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks for telling me how to attack. So. Got my shield. You also gain special abilities with your weapons, of course. I said if you like the Boktai games, if you haven't tried the Boktai games, you need to. But this is a good continuation of them. You get the same style, you know, story type of combat, except you get this sword instead of the solar gun that you get in Boktai. But other than that, layout's pretty much the same. You get these things so you can learn how to dash. Little informational pads, see. And I'm like leaning around the screen. Look, it's a chest. What's in the box? Nothing. You're so stupid. That showed my age, didn't it? For all those who know what I just did. If you know what that was, say so. If you don't, you're probably too young. Open the damn chest. I don't remember how to open chest. There it is. Hey, you just got to be in the right position. Pull back my sword, ready in attack. Let go. Okay. Oh my god, you're so slow. Really? Anyway, so that's Lunar Legend. Love this game. Love the Boktai games. They're some of my favorite. Haven't beaten a single one, though, due to game ADD. Anyway, so on these cards, if you back up, you can get into, Super Nintendo, things like that. Haven't put anything on there because it just doesn't run the way it should at all. So I avoid that. Anyway, so this is a quick look at a DS Lite with an Ace 3DS or R4 card in it for, in 2024. Being you can get something like this, 20, 30 bucks, depending if you can find a good quality one. Refurbished ones generally go for, I don't know, I've seen them anywhere from 60 to 100, some 120 plus. Don't spend over that. I mean, if it's worth it to you, 80 to 100, okay? Fine, I get it. It's been refurbished. You got to pay the craftsmen for their work. Considering you can get one of these cards for 10 bucks or less and spend a little bit of time researching and finding the good firmware to put on it and make it operate without a time bomb, it's worth it, man. And if you're into handhelds and you want something different and you're getting tired of playing DS games on a single screen device where you got to constantly swap back and forth or have both screens up and one little small at the bottom, and you just want the old school DS experience, it is still very much worth it to pick up a DS, a DSi, or a DSi XL, depending on your preference. DSi, DSi XL, way easier to mod. Okay, way easier. You don't need a card for them. You can do it all off the SD card, and honestly, they've streamlined that to where you can mod a DSi, DSi XL in like 5 minutes. It's crazy. And realistically, when you're shopping for one, you'll start to notice that DS, DS Lite, and DSi are all about the same price. And hell, if you go up to an XL, you're only going up maybe 20 bucks unless you're looking into new or a good refurb DSi XL. Those get to about 150, 160. But anyway, once you get past DS and DS Lite, once you get past those and get into DSi, DSi XL, way easier to mod. You don't have to buy anything extra. You can do it right on the handheld. So the price balances out. So, if you see a DS Lite for 20 bucks, just know you got to go spend 10, maybe 15 on a card, spend your time to get it all ready, and then boom, you got a modded DS Lite. But at the same time, you see a DSi for 30 bucks. Just go get the DSi. Make sure the camera works, though. That's key. The cameras have to work on a DSi or DSi XL, at least when I was modding them. They may have changed it now, but when I was doing it, you had to go through the camera to get it modded. Anyway, so I'm going to get off here. It's about time for me to open up shop here in like 6 minutes, so I got to get lights turned on and get going, and just kind of hope that tomorrow during Thanksgiving nothing major goes wrong in my network and I'm not called into work. I'd like to spend a day with the family since I'm always here. Once again, sorry about the camera quality. I am shooting from my work office, not my home office. My house is a little bit of a wreck right now, getting ready for the holidays. Hope all of you have a good Thanksgiving. I will say here in the future, probably end of this week, start of next week, I am planning a buyer's guide for the holidays. It's not necessarily aimed at Christmas buying. It is, like I said, it is for the holidays, but holidays for certain people are not necessarily Christmas. For us, it's Christmas bonus / tax season when we got some money to burn. So I'm going to go through a buyer's guide and tell everybody what I think of certain handhelds. I'll go through a bunch of handhelds I have, and I'll also bring up a bunch of handhelds that I've just used, not necessarily have currently. It's a good mixed bag. I'll go through and tell you what I think and tell you kind of pricing wise where you should be at with them before you buy. So I'll see you in that video. Hopefully you guys have a good one. Have a good Thanksgiving. If you're watching this on Thanksgiving, turn it off. Get back to spending time with your family, or do what I did. Right now, if it is Thanksgiving, just know I am sitting on a couch. My wife and the kids and everybody's hanging out with her family, because that's what we're doing. We're going to her families. I'm sitting on a couch. I have a handheld broke out. I'm zoning out doing my thing. So if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, go do that, or go spend time with the family, whichever one. But stop hiding from your wife watching YouTube. Anyway, this is Retro Legion. I'll see you guys next time.